Sunday marks day 22 on the campaign trail as we inch closer to the first and only two debates being held ahead of this federal election. NDP leader Jagmeet Singh began his day in the north, appealing to supporters in Timmins on Sunday with the unveiling of the party's Northern Ontario platform.
We know already that life in a lot of ways is getting harder and harder in the north. And with the chaos created by Donald Trump, the uncertainty, the unpredictability, it's making that even more worrisome.
The NDP's promises to Northern Ontario include fixing health care by training residents there to become physicians and investing in regional medical schools, lowering grocery prices, investing in infrastructure, and protecting access to French language services in the region. Singh is expected to be back in Toronto this evening. Meanwhile, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre is in Ottawa on Sunday, where he announced his party's plan dumped the Accountability Act,
designed to remove the loopholes that Mr. Carney and the Liberals are using to avoid accountability for themselves and for their party.
Taking direct aim at Liberal leader Mark Carney, Poilievre promises the new rules will crack down on anyone acting as an advisor to government officials, demanding they register as a lobbyist when advising on matters that touch upon their financial interests or that of their company.
Second, we will stop politicians from profiting off their own decisions.
Under a Conservative government, Poilievre also says politicians will be required to seek Ethics Commissioner approval on decisions that benefit themselves or their families and must publicly disclose any personal interests. He also promised to increase fines for ethics violations to $10,000 and a crackdown on tax and financial transparency for those running for public office. Liberal leader Mark Carney, meanwhile, continued to face backlash on Sunday after pausing his campaign on Thursday to resume his duties as Prime Minister in response to the U.S. trade war. He spent Friday in Ottawa meeting with his Canada-U.S. cabinet, and on Saturday he met with the Secretary General of NATO. Carney is in Montreal this evening to appear on French Radio Canada talk show, which will be the biggest test of his French-speaking abilities so far on the campaign trail. It comes ahead of two debates scheduled this election, hosted at the Maison de Radio Canada in Montreal, Quebec. The French debate is happening this Wednesday at 8 p.m., and the English debate is being held on Thursday at 7 p.m. In Toronto, Rhianne Campbell, City News.